This is a guided meditation for replenishment, inner child connection, and integration in the style of IFS. Settle in by finding a position where your body feels supported. You might be seated, reclined, or lying down. Let your hands rest easily, and begin by checking in with the breath. Take a slow breath in through the nose and exhale audibly through the mouth. Again, inhale through the nose and release the exhale, perhaps with a sigh, through the mouth. There's nowhere to go, nothing to achieve. This is a receiving journey. As you continue to let your body settle in the way it already knows how, notice what relaxes when nothing is being asked of you. See if your body would like to soften without being told how. There's nothing you need to do with your body or your breath right now. Just notice what happens when you're not trying. Nothing is expected of you in this moment, and just for now, you no longer need to manage how you're being perceived. You don't have to be interesting, helpful, funny, calm, strong, or pleasant. Take another deep breath in through the nose and that sighing release through the mouth. And begin to notice how often, even without realizing it, that you wear masks to move through the world. Masks that help you belong, masks that keep things smooth, masks that make you more likable, easier to be with, less risky to know. Even some of your most beautiful qualities, your humor, your insight, warmth, even your competence, may sometimes be offered as a kind of performance, a way of saying, see me, choose me, please stay. Am I enough yet? Am I good now? For this moment, you are invited to set all of that down. Imagine there's a place beside you, a soft surface, a branch, a stone, a bed, the ground itself, somewhere else, where you can gently place every role, every strategy, every version of yourself that learned how to adapt. You're not getting rid of them, you're just letting them rest. As you do, notice what remains when you are no longer trying to be palatable, no longer trying to be good, no longer trying to be enough. At first, there may be blankness. Let that be okay. In this stillness, notice what is present before anything forms. Perhaps darkness, maybe only the rhythm of your breath. Let whatever is here be enough. And just sit with who you were before the world told you who to be. As you continue breathing, something begins to make itself known. Not visually at first, but through sound. A faint presence of water. Not close, not rushing, just steady, patient, moving somewhere nearby. Notice how your body responds to hearing it. And check in with your true self and remind them that there is no one to perform for right now. We're just observing the truest version of you to ever exist. Remind yourself that you are safe and do not need to reach for any of your performative masks or qualities. With each breath, the air around you begins to shift. It may feel heavier or softer or more thick with moisture. It may feel warm and enclosing or open and alive. Notice the quality of this air. Is it easy to breathe? Dense? Comforting? Humid? Without trying to shape it, allow a landscape to start forming around you. You notice humidity on your skin, a subtle scent of green, leaves, earth, rain-soaked bark. Slowly and gently, a rainforest forms around you. Tall trees rise without effort. Broad leaves unfurl. Light filters down in soft beams through layers of green. Let the rainforest reveal itself the way your inner world organizes, not the way it should look. There are no rules or preconceived rainforest notions in your personal rainforest. Notice the trees as they appear. Are they tall and spacious, allowing light between them? Or tangled and close, offering protection through density? Are the leaves broad and vibrant? Or layered, overlapping, creating shadow? Notice how the light enters this place. Filtered and gentle, broken and scattered, or barely reaching the ground at all. There is no correct rainforest. This environment is simply information. You didn't walk here. You didn't search. This place came to you, for you. Now the air shifts again. Clouds gather above the canopy, and a gentle rain begins to fall. Warm and comforting, relaxing each part of you it touches. Not cold, not heavy, just right. Feel it land on your scalp, your shoulders, your back, your chest, your arms. Let the rain do the work. Anywhere your body has been holding tension, the rain seeps in. Anywhere you've been bracing, the rain softens. You don't need to understand anything. Your nervous system knows this language. Let the rain tell your body, you don't have to stay on guard. You don't have to hold it all together right now. As the rain continues to fall, notice if there is any part of you that stays especially alert. Watching the edges of the clearing, listening carefully, staying ready even as the body softens. This is not a problem. This is a protector doing what it learned to do. You don't need to call it forward. Simply notice where it is. In the trees, above the canopy, or within your body. You might sense protection as a presence rather than a figure, something steady and aware, holding the perimeter. Now notice if there is something in the rainforest that feels especially solid, structured, or unmoving. Protectors may appear in many forms and disguises, so you may notice it as a structure in the environment. A thick wall of vines, a massive tree with deep roots, a fallen log creating a boundary, something solid that knows how to stand guard. You might also notice an animal nearby, large or small, still or pacing, resting or watchful. Here, not to intrude, but to ensure safety. This animal doesn't need to approach you, though it is welcome to. It is simply here because it knows this territory. Perhaps you and the animal just observe one another for a moment. And notice, too, if there is any place where the rain does not quite reach. A dry patch, a sheltered space, a part of your body, or this landscape that stays braced or protected. None of these are wrong. These are all ways your system has learned to keep you safe. As the rain continues, imagine that it doesn't just fall on you, it begins to move through you. Not as something you have to receive correctly, not as a reward for doing this well, but as something offered freely. Water flows into your cells, through your veins, into the quiet inner places that have been working so hard without being noticed. Let it reach the parts of you that have stayed strong, capable, pleasant, or composed. The parts that learned how to keep going, how to be good, how to be likable, how to hold it together. Notice if there is any place in your body that feels especially dry, tight, or tired. A place that hasn't been asking for too much, but has been carrying a lot. That place is not a problem. It's not behind. It is not weak. It is simply ready to be replenished. You don't need to justify this. You don't need to explain yourself. And you don't need to earn what is being offered. Let the water go there. Let your body drink. Not because you've done enough, but because nothing needs to be proven right now. You are allowed to rest here, and there is nothing about you that disqualifies you from care. As the rain eases, you notice something curious nearby. Something designed by your inner child. Something that can carry you to what's next without effort. Perhaps it's a natural water slide carved into smooth stone, a gentle river with a raft waiting, or a winding, lazy river that moves at its own pace. This ride is safe, playful, and inviting. You don't need to decide. Your body knows which one it wants. Step into or on whatever water transportation appears. Notice what carries you. An inner tube, a raft, a small boat, or something entirely unexpected. What is it made of? Is it bright and colorful? Muted or neutral? Simple? Elaborate? Let the details unfold naturally. There's information here about how your system learned to travel through emotion. As the water carries you, feel the rhythm, the motion, the relief of being moved without effort. Now notice, a younger part of you has joined you on this ride. A playful presence, a tender presence, a feeling of innocence, curiosity, or longing. You don't need to question them. Just notice. How old do they feel? What is their energy? What is their demeanor? Excited? Quiet? Cautious? Relieved? Let the ride bring you closer together. As you continue traveling together, you begin to notice something ahead. Not a drop, not an edge, but a wide, steady curtain of water flowing from above to below, stretching across your path like a veil. The sounds grow fuller, deeper, and more constant. A waterfall. Notice how your body responds to knowing it's there. You may feel anticipation, excitement, hesitation, or trust. All of it belongs. The water gently carries you closer. You don't have to jump. You don't have to decide. The current knows where it's going. As you reach the waterfall, the water pours over you, not to overwhelm, but to cleanse. The roar is steady and constant, loud enough to quiet thinking, loud enough to interrupt old inner scripts. But here, words aren't required. Anything your younger part has been holding, fear, shame, pressure, sadness, responsibility, can be placed into the water. It doesn't need to be named. It doesn't need to be understood. The waterfall knows how to carry it away. At the base of the waterfall, the water calms. You and this younger part emerge into a clear pool below, steady, refreshed, held. Notice how the child feels now. Perhaps lighter, maybe quieter, more playful, or simply relieved. Notice what helps this part feel even a little more at ease. What does this part naturally move towards now? What would feel comforting or supportive to them in this moment? Maybe they want laughter, rest, perhaps safety or closeness. Let the water offer it. Say silently, if it feels true, you're allowed to enjoy this. You're allowed to receive. I'm here with you now. Feel the child soften. Feel replenishment settle, even a little bit, into your body. The ride slows and gently comes to a rest. You step out together, back into the rainforest clearing. The younger part may stay nearby, hold your hand, or merge into your heart or belly. Let them settle where they feel safe. Feel how replenishment now lives inside you, in your body, your breath, your inner world. Take a moment to notice the rainforest around you, the water, the light, the air, the ground beneath you. There's nothing to leave yet, nothing to rush. And now, without effort, notice something subtle begins to happen. The rainforest doesn't disappear, it softens. The sound of water becomes quieter until it begins to sound like your own breath. The warmth in the air becomes the warmth in your chest, your belly, your hands. The steady ground beneath you becomes the support of the surface you're resting on now. The chair, mat, bed, or floor. It's as if this place is gently dissolving into you, or perhaps you are settling back into yourself. Nothing is lost. Nothing is left behind. You carry the nourishment with you. Now notice your body again, its weight, its contact with the earth. Imagine gentle roots extending from you downward, from your hips, your legs, your feet, through the floor, into Mother Earth, finding the ground beneath you here and now. Those roots anchor what you've received. They help your body remember this state of safety, softness, and replenishment. Before you fully return, notice the younger part who has been with you. Let them know without words that they're not staying behind, they're coming with you. Feel them settle inside you, perhaps in your heart, your belly, your chest, a special pocket, or somewhere else that feels right. They belong here. Take a slow breath in and a longer breath out. Begin to gently widen your awareness, not leaving this experience, but carrying it with you. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Roll out the ankles and wrists and bring gentle movement into the body. And when you're ready, allow your eyes to open, bringing this sense of grounding, care, and replenishment back into the room with you.